Hey everyone, it's pixeladeRail here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. I am back here with some more Train Sim World news, speculation, and discussion. The developers seem to be hyping up the August 20th event, Dovetail Direct, as we are now 2 weeks away. I'm not gonna lie, time is going by very fast. What do I think is going to be announced at Dovetail Direct? Well, I think it's going to be Train Sim World 5, or there has even been speculation that they're going to do away with the numbers entirely and just start calling them Train Sim World 2025, 2026. I guess the same way they titled the Train Simulator Classic games for a while, after each year basically doing the same thing, releasing the same exact title with virtually nothing new besides maybe a new route, maybe a couple of new routes, new logos. That's it. I can absolutely see them doing that for Train Sim World, though I think they're just going to call it 5 if it does come, as putting the year might confuse players with Train Simulator Classic. So they actually released a brand new article over on Dovetail Live today. Get ready for announcements galore. Our next Dovetail Direct event will be taking place on Tuesday, August 20th, and is set to be our biggest yet. So revealing this is going to be their biggest Dovetail Direct. Well, I was already thinking that Train Sim World 5 is coming, but if it's their biggest, I definitely think it's coming, and I think we're probably gonna end up getting the most amount of new routes with it than we did for older iterations of Train Sim World when they were introduced, like Train Sim World 3 or Train Sim World 2. There's a lot of speculation out there that there could be multiplayer. That's a controversial one. I know some of you probably really want multiplayer, and some of you probably think it's the most pointless thing ever. Personally, I wouldn't be against it if it was an option. Would I play with it every now and then? Probably. But do I feel as though it's a necessity to Train Sim World? No, not at all. There would need to be a lot of moderation. I can just already see it now. Players joining the servers, trying to crash the trains or trying to hold up the route, making the timetable late, lots of trolling. I have a feeling it would end up being quite messy, at least at first. But I guess it is possible we could see multiplayer, since it is highly requested, and it was on one of the previous surveys. Also, another thing on a previous survey, random events, random delays. I've talked about how much I love this idea and want to see it on timetable mode. I hope that we get that eventually. Also, guard mode. We know that it's one of the most voted from that survey, and from some of the leaks that we saw recently, it's looking like that is the most likely addition with whatever Train Sim World update they're going to be announcing at Dovetail Direct, whether it's a Train Sim World 4 Rush Hour sort of update or Train Sim World 5, which honestly I think it likely is the latter. What is Dovetail Direct? What will be announced? Dovetail Direct is our chance to talk to you about all the exciting things that we're working on, not just on Train Sim World, but on other games too. In our summer 2024 Dovetail Direct, familiar hosts Matt, JD, Alex, and Kat, as well as some new faces, will be back to talk about what we've been working on within Train Sim World. We'll give more details about some of the unnamed routes and locomotives mentioned in our recent July roadmap infographic, including the 6 new routes that were added. We have seen this roadmap. This is from the previous roadmap, which I actually have not talked about yet. There were 6 brand new pieces of content that were listed under the Dovetail Direct Summer 2024. There was speculation that some of it might be routes, some of it might be logos, maybe half of it's routes, but it is confirmed here with this article that all 6 new pieces of content are going to be routes. We don't know what country, we don't know what lines specifically. Personally, I can only hope we're getting another leg of the Northeast Corridor, because I am dying for one. Okay, that's my favorite thing in Train Sim World. I'm sure one of these will likely be US freight though, because it's been a minute since we've got US freight. Also, San Bernardino, this isn't even listed as part of the upcoming 5 new pieces of content. So we're surprisingly going to be getting more than I thought in terms of routes. This makes me nervous though, with a lot of new routes coming, pretty much all of the new content being routes. I fear for the amount of new bugs and issues that we are about to encounter when all of this stuff releases. So the golden question that I have right now in this moment is Dovetail going to prioritize quantity over quality? They also talk here about City Transport Simulator, trams, so there's probably going to be a whole segment based on that during the stream, which personally, just not too interested. So if you add up all the routes, we have 5 new routes that are listed under new content to be announced for Dovetail Direct, likely being Train Sim World 5. We have the UK route for just trains, that brings us to 6. Under the add-ons category for 4 to 6 months, we have the German route bringing us to 7, another UK route bringing us to 8, and of course the San Bernardino line bringing us to 9 routes. So within the next 6 months, guys, we are expected to receive 9 new routes in the Train Sim World franchise. That is crazy. It's exciting, yes, I love new content, but it is worrisome. It's just a lot of new content in such a short period of time. I am just praying it's not bugged to hell. And if any of it is US content, because that's usually what I play primarily, and seeing the amount of issues that we've had with New York to Trenton, and then previously before it was fixed, Boston Sprinter, if we do get another US route, what kind of bugs are we gonna see there, and how long will they persist until they're addressed and fixed? Is it gonna be another situation of waiting, what, a year or 2 years until there's some sort of update until things are fixed? We also know that the Tadami line is in development. They haven't really given us too much information on it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of these new content drops for TSW 5. Again, speculation if that of course happens, but since they haven't really given much progress on it, I personally feel led to believe that it's just not going to be ready by the time TSW 5 does drop. So that will likely be something that comes later down the line, though it's possible I could be wrong. Now, lastly, before I wrap this video up, shortly after talking about City Transport Simulator Tram, which they're going to be talking about in Dovetail Direct, they also write, you can also expect another brand new exciting project to be revealed that we've not shared publicly yet. Is that Train Sim World 5, or is this another game? Is it related to Train Sim World? Is it related to Train Sim Classic? What could that be? That's all we're saying for now. Head over to our YouTube channel and set a notification for when the event starts, or watch us live on Twitch when we kick things off. Oh, it's going to be a crazy month, guys. Share all of your thoughts, your speculation down below, all of the new routes, which we don't know what they are. What do you think they could be, or what do you want to see in Train Sim World? Is there a dream route, a dream logo that you've been dying to have, that you feel this would be the perfect opportunity to receive? Let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care and happy rail simming. Bye, guys.